Hello guys, audio check. Is audio good? Okay. Okay, audio is good. Yeah, yesterday it was raining all day and today is blue sky. So, summer is great in Russia, but at the same time it's unpredictable. When it's sunny, it's really beautiful, but it can become rainy and the rain is longest and it can be annoying a little bit. Hi Nikhil, we have Mary, Alexandra, Susan. Okay, we have enough people to start. So, I have a couple of good news, great news as well, and a couple of stories in this live stream that I would like to share with you guys. And I still listen to Neville Goddard regularly, pretty much, because the thing with our human mind is we forget. We know everything. I say nothing new to anybody in my videos. You guys know it all. Everybody who comes to my channel already has this spark in them. They have this fire burning of they know something intuitively, and so when they come to my channel they listen to it and they're like, oh yes. So it's just remembering. So I say nothing new. Neville Goddard said nothing new. We did Neville Goddard did not come to our life. We found him because we were looking for it. So there is no coincidence or there is no by chance or by luck. So when we are looking for something, we find it. So I keep reminding myself by listening to Neville Goddard, who's the source material. So he has a lecture called "It Is Within," and it is all within. He has a couple of lectures who talk about the same idea, which is it is all within. And the reason he tells us this is because if in any person in your life that has a certain behavior or certain they are going through certain things in their life, which is, for example, unemployment or disease. I have a perfect story for this disease thing for you guys in from my personal life that explains it to you that it is all within. So he talks about the idea that if you can change a person, if you can lift a person in your life from low state to a higher state to a better state, which is, for example, somebody is unemployed and you can imagine them being employed and gainfully employed, as he says, and that happens, well, where is this person existing then? My question to you and his question to us is, where is this person existing then? Did you become all of a sudden a god who can influence other people's life? Not really, right? We're all one, and we're all one with God. When esoteric teachers and Christ and spiritual people say you are God, they're not saying that you're entirety of the God being aware right now where you are. You are one with the entire God, but you're also an individualized aspect of your own experience. Otherwise, what is a genuine experience? If everybody is aware of being God and they're completely with one with everything, is the individualized aspect that is the thrilling part. God wanted to become you. This was intended. Your life and you was intended. And so you became. And so you're one with God. So when we say you are God, you are literally one with the entirety of everything. But now your focus is keyed low. But the point is, since you are one with God, you are literally one with everything. This is why you can influence anybody, so called lift them up to a higher state. Otherwise, it would be impossible. In a natural world, in a natural so called Newtonian world of separation, it's impossible. There is no way to put it, there is no other way to put it. Only manifestation and unity consciousness explains thought transmission, clairvoyance, and lifting someone out for just by an imaginal act from a lower state to higher state, uh, changing someone's life via just thought and just imagination. It can only be explained via unity consciousness, and that there is no escaping there is no escaping the fact that then that it is all within. It is all within. There is no way to escape this fact. And I have a great story from my personal life, which has recently happened. And I have an announcement to make that I've recently welcomed a baby girl in my life. So now I'm a father. Uh, my daughter was born a few days ago. And the story that is attached to this is nothing short of miraculous, because this is why I wanted to talk about that it is all within. Thank you. Yes, all for all the congratulations. Thank you very much. But here's the thing, my wife had some female issues that prevented her, so called, air quote, so called, prevented her from giving birth. And since she is not here today, I can share it with you guys and she won't be able to listen because she doesn't know this. What I did in my imagination, she doesn't know it. Nobody knows it. I'm sharing here because you guys already know manifestation works. So you will be able to handle the real meaning behind the story. So the story is simple. She had issues with her female conception thing. I'm not sure of exact problem, but her doctor told her that you might never be able to become a mother. And she was very stressful about it. And she came to me and told me everything. I listened to it without judgment and I rebuked it. I said that all of it is false in my imagination. I said all of this is false and we have a beautiful healthy child and it is done. And the doctor does not know what she's talking about. I rebuked it in my mind. I said, no, whatever she is telling me is false. And there is a story something like this. Neville Goddard, somebody came to Neville Goddard and they told him their limitation, and he said, just don't accept it. And this person was like, what is this guy talking about? How can I not accept it? My circumstance is my reality. But Neville Goddard said it again, don't accept it. So this is exactly what I did. She told me something, the doctor told her something, and I basically did not accept it. I said, it doesn't work like that with me because I am one with God. I don't care. I do not accept it. And I kid you not, literally after uh, rebuking this in my mind alone, remember, I did not say a word to my wife. I did not say a word to anybody in this world. None. Not my mother, not some friend, none. I did not tell anybody. Nothing. And I rebuked it. I did not accept it. And I affirmed what I wanted and what my wife wanted. And so uh, the proof the proof is in the pudding right now. Of course, I did not share this after it took 9 months. She was already pregnant and now we have the baby. I did not share it until, of course, the birth was complete. But here's your truth. It is all within. I would not go as far as saying that I literally healed her or something. No, I just You could say I shifted into reality, I shifted into some parallel reality, whatever name you want to give it. But I appropriate it as a state where I was already a father, and my wife was healthy with a beautiful, healthy baby. Baby, I did not even put the gender, but now we have a daughter. But basically, I said I'm already a father with a beautiful, healthy baby, and my wife is healthy, and it is done. And so, what changed? The doctor did not give her nothing new. They didn't give her some magic pill or something. We didn't do some magic operation. Nothing. We did nothing. We did nothing. We literally did nothing. I told her to just relax, and I gave her some. We ate nice food, and we did some, just some exercises, healthy exercises. And I was like, shift your mind towards health and don't worry about it. But I did not tell her to reject anything. I rejected or rebuked it in my mind. That's what I did. Now, if I tell my wife this, she will probably say that no, like you just like, she won't believe it. So that's okay, perfectly all right. There were so many people in Neville Carter's personal life who did not believe what he was saying, but the result speak for itself, right? So I literally like changed her physiology in a way that she was able to conceive within weeks of this story, within weeks of this so-called, you know, impossibility. The doctor told her that it may be impossible for you to conceive. So this story should convince you of, if nothing else, of the simple fact that it is all within. Where? In the body of God. I never claim that it is all within this physical tiny human body of mine, right? This is just a costume that I'm wearing. As Naval Guard said, this is just a costume, a garment. You will wear many garments, you will live many lives, and your real self, the Christ within, or the God within, or the Krishna, or whatever, the inner being within, that's the one that contains all. And what we are supposed to do is choose from what all that exists in the body of God, which um, which potential we want to experience, right? So in that moment, I chose, when my wife told me that she may not be able to conceive, I chose that we are already parents. So in that moment, I made my choice, and then God within, the Father, did the work. We did nothing. So that's the story. And now, in hindsight, it seems like, oh, naturally, it may be something, it maybe the doctor was wrong, maybe the diagnosis was wrong. And we make all these stories in the hindsight that, oh, it would have happened anyways, naturally, things work, our body is very magical, blah blah blah. But I know what I did, and now you guys know what I did after the fact, when success has happened. And so there you go. It is all within. And another a little success story, tiny little thing, is I have recently done is, recently I said that I am abundant in my life, so I don't know where my abundance will appear from, but I'm abundant. I sort of opened my consciousness to receive abundance in my life. And so after the childbirth, the grandfather of the father of my wife, the grandfather of my daughter, gave us a bunch of money. I, I, you guys need to understand. I don't understand Russian well, neither I can speak. So I never communicated to this my father-in-law much, and I am a kind of person who never asks for anything ever from anyone. So this was not even at the back of my mind. But he just gave us a bunch of money, like close to, like, how would you say? like 2000, close to like 1500 to $2000, right? Just as a gift, because he was like, my granddaughter is born, so there you have it. And what I said to myself, it was even months ago that I am now a month ago that I am uh, opening up myself to abundance. I don't know where it comes from, but I'm just expecting it. And so this um, and there are other a lot of avenues from which my abundance is increasing, but this is something totally unexpected. I never expected it. I never had any association with him. Of I We don't communicate. I did not even know that he would do that. Absolutely zero connection, but he just gave my wife the money. And now of course it's going to help us with the baby. Of course, when you have babies, the expenses increase, but I'm well off. I'm not saying that it's something that was needed, but I'm just, it's something, when you open your mind to expect abundance, it comes out of unexpected places. You you will not be expecting it from where it will come. So this is the another teaching that I want to give you guys, that it is all within. So, but the Father is huge, infinite, right? So he can produce, he can express, he can demonstrate your health, your abundance, your love from places you would not expect or you would not have thought of. So so practice this expectation of receiving things from places you know not of. So you just say that I am now ready to experience abundance from places I don't know of. So I don't care where it comes from. I have the money, I have the abundance, and I have what I want. I don't know where it has come from, but I have it, right? And I thank the Father, or I thank my inner being, or thank my higher self that it is done. And then you go about your day. So this is another demonstration from my personal life that I can sort of share with you guys. So it is all within. Now, it is not, I won't say that it is absolutely always easy for us to always stay in our I amness. And so we experience life sort of, we get some demonstrations, and then we get some randomness. And that's part of human experience. But if you can align with your higher self all consistently, more so each day, I almost guarantee you that you will experience life very differently. You will be in creative mode, you will be in creator mode, and you will sort of experience whatever you want from avenues that you know not of, but you will start to experience it from here and there and everywhere, and you'll be like, wow. So long as you are detached from the outcome, and you just, all the work is within, because it is all within. So as I demonstrated from my example of the baby. And so, yeah, exactly. I saw my wife as how I want her to see, right? And what I want her to see is love, of course, out of love. And God is love. God is all health, all love, all abundance, and God is all fulfillment. So when we see opposite circumstances, we can sort of allow them to be, but also knowing that they are false, because non existence or non fulfillment is not real, because God is only fulfillment. So, what we see is just an illusion that is stemming from the illusory nature of the ego. So, we can sort of put it aside or accept it and move on and replace it or superimpose it with what we want to experience. Thank you guys for all the congratulations. Yeah, it's very powerful, because now, looking back, I realized that what I did, but nobody knows that. Nobody, not a soul knows what I did. Neville Goddard says that as well, that when you will succeed with your imagination and you will tell the world, they will say, oh, it would have happened anyways, because they can't see your imagination, right? Nobody can see what you do in mind, but you know that. Only you know that. And once you know that, and once you have proven it to yourself, well, then that there is your proof that it is all within. And then you cannot escape this fact for the rest of your life, that it is all within. And you have tremendous power in your hands, in your mind, not hands, in your consciousness. So wielding this power is a great challenge, at the same time a great gift, right? It is a gift. Freedom of choice is a gift, but it can be challenging for those people who do not know it. Okay, so that that was a long sort of my own story, but there are a few questions. Okay, a question is from Alexandra, that what is my least favorite manifestation technique and what is my favorite? So my favorite technique that I have used a lot is very carefully and precisely crafted affirmation. Now, this carefully crafted affirmation, what is it's very it is sort of a science even, but its science is individual, so it's an art also. Because you exactly know which word triggers the most fulfillment for you. So I have used this Dr. Millikan affirmation a lot, that I am earning a lavish, steady, dependable income. Now he says consistent with integrity and mutual benefit, but I changed it. I said I am earning a lavish, steady, dependable income doing something I love with ease, because I wanted to do something that I love with ease and earn a living through that. You see? So this was my own artistic uh, insertion into an already very powerful affirmation. And then I use this affirmation that I am blissfully married. Then I inserted the name of my wife. So I'm blissfully married, insert the name, and we are happily living together in Russia with ease, harmony, comfort, and deep love. You see, these four words: with ease, harmony, comfort, and deep love. And we are blissfully living in Russia. You see, so these key words are precise and they evoke a precise feeling in me that I'm already in my fulfillment. So, affirmation is a science and an art, and you can carefully craft it to perfection. And you know exactly, maybe my words, if I give it to you, you might not feel something, but there are some words that invoke the perfect feeling of fulfillment, and you don't need to repeat it. And now, the what I don't like to do, as you said, what is my least favorite, which is robotic affirmation, like a parrot. Like, oh, I am married, I'm married, I'm married, I'm healthy, this works, but it is draining. Any brute forcing technique, it might work for you once, but after you have succeeded in manifesting what you want, you will feel drained and you won't feel like you have actually done it. So it's not a joyous experience. And at the end of the day, you want to live your life with joy and peace, mostly, right? What we really crave is freedom, joy, and peace. What is money? Money brings you safety, joy, and peace, and freedom. What is health? Health brings you peace and joy of being. So you see, what is love? Love is, at the back of love is fulfillment, wholeness, and peace. So what we really want is those things. So brute forcing any manifestation, like really hard, working hard at it, that is what I don't like. I used to do it. I did it a little bit when I was trying to get to Russia and marry my wife and what I have right now. But I let go of it eventually, and I would just affirm my very carefully crafted, precise affirmation whenever I felt like it. And the reason I love affirmations is, when you start to doubt, you can quiet your mind immediately by affirming your words and rebuking the doubt. Just like I rebuked when my wife told me the doctor story and I rebuked it in my mind. So you can rebuke it, whatever nonsense is going in your mind. Oh, it might not happen. Oh, this or that or this or circumstance. You can calm down, still your mind, and then affirm your carefully crafted affirmation. And it is extremely powerful. It can immediately shift you, immediately, in any situation. But the first step is to calm yourself. When you're panicking, don't affirm. A lot of people, that's the robotic affirmation thing. They're panicking, but they're still affirming hard, hard, hard. And that's just, in my opinion, it's just a draining way to do it. It works still. A lot of people swear by it, it works. So, because we are the process, no process is really a thing on its own. It's you ultimately who is the process. It is you who's moving in consciousness from point A to B. So however you do it, it will work so long as you move. But some ways are easier than others. So there you go. Carefully crafted, precise affirmation is my favorite, and my least favorite is robotic affirmations. Another sort of not a question, but Bhavna has sent me something like she decided to. Last time she talked about manifesting a specific person, and now she says that she is fine with the feeling. She wants to acquire the feeling and not the specific person, and that's a great approach in my opinion, because people don't like this idea from Neville Goddard where he sort of discouraged a little bit that you shouldn't manifest a specific person. And talked about something like, oh, a lot of women, people swear to me that it has to be this person. If this person, if it's not this person, then no person. And then he's like, but when later I went to their wedding and it was somebody else. What he was trying to say is, it could be this person or it could be somebody else. But what you really seek is love and commitment. See, a lot of people are seeking love and commitment from a specific person, one person, but it could be from another person. But here I'm not discouraging anybody that you can't manifest specific person. I'm literally the proof. I manifested my wife. She is very specific. She's one. There's only one of her in this entire world. So that's, you can't get more specific than that, right? But the thing is, if you are feeling some doubt that maybe this person is not the person, or maybe the third party, or this, there's a whole slew of things that people can have doubts about. So drop that. Just catch the feeling of being loved, and if you want to be married, catch the feeling of being married. And if it is that person, the Father will bring it. It's simple. If it's that person, it's gonna come. People are afraid that, oh, if I don't imagine this specific person, maybe they won't come to me, or maybe it will not work. Your subconscious mind already knows the kind of person that you want or like, right? You have an infinite intelligence within you that knows every single thing. So don't worry if, like, your subconscious mind is gonna mistake somebody else and they're gonna bring you some wrong person. No, it will always be the perfect person. And if it's not this person, it will be somebody better. But there are high chances that you will get this person as well. So don't worry about the specific thing, right? Always focus on the feeling. Go to the end and appropriate the feeling of having what you want. And don't worry about these details of the exact person, but you can do it. So don't take it the wrong way that, oh, maybe I'm discouraged. You absolutely can do it. It's up to you. If you are feeling a strong resistance about a specific person, then drop the idea of specific person and just go to the feeling, and it will happen for you. I am a literal proof of specific person. So uh, I'm not saying, I'm just trying to give you the back end, what goes around in the back of the manifestation, which is fulfillment. It's all about fulfillment. It is not about a person. It's not about a certain kind of money or specific job. We're always seeking a certain feeling that this manifestation will bring. And if you can catch that feeling and that mood, it is yours. It's guaranteed. And let's say hypothetically, if it's not that job, it will be exactly or better job. if it's not that person, it will be a better person. And when they will come, you will be blown away. But there is very high chances it will be that person and it will be that job. And if you want a certain kind of money, it will be that money or more, or maybe even better. So always be open to even having better than what you think you want, right? Don't close the doors of the universal mind to work its magic and bring you things from places you never cannot conceive. You see, so this openness and surrender and sort of detachment to the outcome is magic. It's extremely magnetic. And looking back, everything that I had in life, it came to me when I wasn't really expecting it. I just accepted that abundance will show up, love will show up, money will show up, and it showed up. And I have manifested specific things, I have manifested non specific things, and I find that it's more joyous and more easy for me when I'm a little bit general. Not general in my desire, mind you, general in my avenue from where it will come, right? So if I want money, specific money, I will exactly imagine that, but I'm not fixated on the idea from where it will come. Like maybe it must come from this YouTube channel. That's limiting God. That's limiting God. Maybe it will come from some random place, I can never know, right? So I say I have the money, I don't know where it comes from. I am married, I don't know where it comes from. Just like I said, we are already parents to a lovely child. I don't know how my wife is gonna be healed. I don't know how she was gonna be healed. I don't know how it was gonna be demonstrated. See? So, detachment and then openness is magic, is magnetic. And that's what you always wanna go for. And so, yeah, that's my answer. Nikhil, yes. So if you have this resistance, you can drop it. But I can't stress this enough. When you feel love in your heart, your specific person will notice it. I assure you, when you feel love in your heart, there is a high chance they will come to you, right? So you don't worry about if it's fair to them or not, or this or that. No, don't let it go. You focus on yourself. You're not getting them away from whatever relationship they are in. You're not doing anything to them. You are changing yourself, right? You are becoming a person who is in love, who has love, who receives love. You can listen to self-love meditation, you can work out, you can enjoy yourself, and excuse me, you can sort of start expecting that love will come to you from unknown places. Like love is in your life from everywhere, and you see the magic happen. And I can't stress this enough, it could be that person. There is a very 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 high chance it could be that person that they come to you. And when you remove them out of the picture, you kind of remove this access importance that Vadim Zeland talks about in his book Reality Transurfing. You see, when people focus on the specific person, they put them on pedestal, like, oh, this goddess or this godlike person, I want them, I desire them, I crave them. So you get into a desperate state, which you want to avoid. Desperation is the exact opposite of magnetism. Magnetic attraction is magnetic, and desperation is the opposite. So you want to feel this, love yourself, feel love in your heart, and treat yourself good, and just live your life in self-love, and have self-love meditations at night, and use subliminals, whatever gets you in this feeling of self-love. And I assure you, you will you will you will be kind of overwhelmed with love from places you know not of, and from places you might be expecting. So there are so many people who have manifested their specific person by solely focusing on themselves and self-love, and the specific person suddenly starts to find them irresistible. That's how it works. Remember, I titled the video It is all within. That's your key. It is all within, in the mind of the Father, and you are one with the Father. So do not focus on the people. Do not focus on external things. Do not focus on what seems to be outside of you. Always change. There's no one and nothing to change but self, as Navagar says. So once you do that, it's done. You will have what you want. So yeah. Yes, this is very beautiful way to say. Sometimes we get what we want, but we might not want. Yes, I want to confess this thing, that once you get what you want, it doesn't seem as glorious. This sounds weird, right? So when you will get what you want, it's always better in imagination. So I love my wife to death, but now she is more normal to me. Well, when I was trying to manifest her, the idea of her was wow, like wow, right? So a lot of people have this idea of specific person, like when they're trying to manifest, they put them too high up in the clouds or something, and they put their own importance as very low, like maybe I'm not worthy of love, maybe I'm not good enough, you know, maybe I'm ugly, or maybe I'm not attractive. You see, this is what we do, which is absolutely not self-love. That is self-hate, self-condemnation and judgment. That is what we do. But when you will get your money, when you will get the car, when you will get the job, you will be happy. It will be great. You will be fulfilled. But that you will realize that you were putting it way too high, and it's not that, how would I say, glorious. I don't know the exact word that I'm looking for. Like you will realize that you were worthy of it. It is normal for you to have it. Like it's not something from the heaven or something. I guess I hope you're understanding what I mean. And a lot of people, when they get what they want, they kind of are like, eh, and then they move on to another thing. And that's a normal human experience. Desire is a desire from God, and we will continuously always keep on desiring. God desired for you to become a man or a woman. So here you are. And now you're a woman or a man. Now you desire to be wealthy. And when you will become wealthy, you will desire to have something else. And when you will have that, you will. So it's endless. And that's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. What I'm trying to say is reduce the importance on these so-called desires, thinking that they are too good or too far away or too big, right? Nothing is too good for God and nothing is impossible. So always reframe your identity to God's self. And that removes all this crap about, oh, maybe I'm not worthy, maybe this person is too good, maybe, I won't get it, this or that or the other. So always go to I am, and always realize it is all within, and keep focusing, coming back to it, and you will see some magic happen. Yeah, this is a journey. um, Things unfold and you will get what you want, and then more things will unfold and you would want more. You see, so where are we rushing? There is, and it's beautiful. A lot of people, like Buddha, I don't like this Buddha, the Buddha's desire, the philosophy that desire is evil, like in Buddhism. There is a one, that's a one way to look at it. When you want trying to escape the fleshly life, but where are you gonna go? To God? You will go to God, and then God, your God self will desire something else. Maybe you would like to be human again. Then what? You will come back again. So there is no rush. Know yourself, go back to I amness, fulfill your desires, enjoy your life, be in love with yourself and everything around you, and just be happy and enjoy. Enjoy. It's an experience, a journey. Enjoy. And more things will unfold, and you will want more things, and just keep on fulfilling and keep going. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I have answered all the questions. And so yeah, that's my story. I hope it inspired you guys. So this, I think we can end this stream here. And until the next one, see you guys there. So bye bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening or morning, whatever you are. And always remember that it is all within, and I am is your true identity. So thank you and bye bye. Oh, stash. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so for you, Stashy, I have a perfect story from Neville Goddard's own wife, and his wife. I think it was his wife who had this trouble with her boss. She was a fashion designer or something, and her boss never appreciated her designs and always criticized her. And so Neville Goddard asked her, what do you do in your mind about your boss? And she was like, I was always arguing with the boss, and I was always fighting with him, and I was giving him what he deserved. Basically, she was cursing him, like we all do when we are angry with somebody, we curse them. So since it is all within, Neville Goddard told him to create a harmonious dialogue in her mind about uh, her boss, and imagine that he has appreciated her design and she thanks him for her appreciation. So this is exactly what happened after she had this conversation. She changed her conversation in her mind about this, and the attitude of boss changed. So you could start by your having imagining a conversation. Initially it will be hard because you are like, this guy is an a-hole, why should I have an appreciative conversation with him, harmonious conversation with him? But you try, have a harmonious conversation with your supervisor, make him tell you that you are such a good employee, and you do such a good work, and you thank him then, like, thank you boss, I appreciate it. So do that, try it, see what happens. Okay, so I've answered the question, so I guess this is it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.